Yo guys, your boy D4R, Die for Ruebyn in the place. We're here with Crowd Control TV. So long story short, there's a group called Lovesept and there was an artist inside a group called Zari at the time, and now his name's Sokora. And we was having a little chat about our name because my original name used to be like Official Unknown or some shit name like that. I went through a bunch of names, innit? And he told me I need a name that sticks with people, something that's a bit exclusive and like people don't hear. So he gave me the random name. He was like, Die for Ruebyn. So obviously my name's Ruebyn. And then initially I was like, you know what, that's gonna stick, you know, like I don't see nobody else with the name Die for in it. I can make that my brand. And then from then it literally just stuck in it. Literally. She go sit back and just go enjoy the ride. She see the kiss, she want a piece of the pie. I might go. My sound in a bunch of ways. I'd say I'm versatile in the most humblest way possible. But what I've realized about being versatile in this scene especially, you need to form it, like, what's the word I'm looking for? You need to like establish a sound in order to be like noticed. I can't do, like, for example, in December I dropped a 21 song album called Die for Season, and it had like a bunch of different sounds, a bunch of different artists. But because there was so much for people to digest, considering everyone's attention span is so short nowadays, I don't feel like that was able to be digested the way it should have been. So right now I'd say my sound is more ethnic because I'm trying to tap into like my yard side, because I'm from Jamaica and I'm from Guyana. Like my mum's Jamaican, my dad's Guyanese, so I think that's where I sit right now. Obviously a lot of my Jamaican and Guyanese music ain't really out right now. People don't know I can speak Creole and Patois, so I'm gonna put that out soon, but just stay tuned, innit? Obviously right now, same place I've grew up for the past 21 years. I live in Norbury. And I grew up with my mum and my dad from both sides of the family, so I was able to get like that Jamaican dancehall from my mum's side and like the grime from the UK, because my older brother was like really into that shit. And then with my dad I was able to get to like the garage and the jungle, because that's really what he was into, and like the sound system music, innit? And that's where I think a lot of my sound now kind of sits. I like to make music where people can dance, because it sounds mad, but I kept reading up on this one article where it was like there was a plague that went around in, I think it was France, where people went on a dance for like hours and hours until they dropped dead. And in a way it sounds mad, but I want my music to have the same effect, where it's like you hear it and you can't stop dancing, whether it's like you're in a good mood or in a bad mood. Like my whole thing right now that I'm trying to put out with my boy KD, a producer, is militant dancing music. And anytime you see that hashtag or anything to do with militant, it comes from me. I don't want to hear nothing from any other artist. Militant dancing music is my staple. And you see Norbury, it's a bit of a funny one, cause it's like West London. You know, on one side of the road you got nice houses, nice buildings, like people paying for their shit, mortgages type shit, and then the other side, or down across the road or down the corner, you'll have like the blocks, you'll have like the council estate houses. So I really say it's a mixture of things, but really and truly, because I've grown up in this place, I don't really know nothing else apart from home, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's Norbury for you. So obviously with 400, it came about from what I remember, because I'm pretty sure I was one of the OG members, but one of the last OG members. We had a group chat, and actually let me go a bit back. So I met System first. We made a tune together, we gelled well, same kind of styles and whatnots. And then System introduced me to 400. And then from there, we kind of all just gelled, created a group chat, met different artists. Obviously some things kind of fell apart. It was a bit early, there was a couple minor issues. And then in June, I went to a Fugazi show with 400 and a bunch of other different artists. And from then, we kind of just like brought back like the brotherhood we had before. And I think a couple days later I was initiated back into the scene with them. And then obviously there's a couple artists that I didn't know, a couple artists that I knew prior to that, and then from there we've kind of just solidified our sound and, you know, put together everything that we can to make it what it is. And I guess in the sense with what it means to me, it's more so a brotherhood, because 400, we're all brothers, innit? Like there's nothing that can tear us apart. I'd say that we're all strong in our opinions, but also with our ideas. When we put them together, it becomes even stronger than it was before. So I'd say that's what 400 means to me. With Link Up, I'm not specifically sure on how I met him, because this was such a long time ago, but Link Up's one of the cool guys. I'm pretty sure he's from the Netherlands. I've known him for quite a while, and we've kind of like gelled ideas with music, so I think that's what made us like our connection stronger in terms of like our minds. And with the album Ground, or with the EP Ground Zero, it was kind of a lot of our old original work put together. And because it's like when you make your first tune. If you make your first tune, you don't ever throw it away. You put it to the side in like a box, so you can kind of come back to it and listen to it and be like, oh shit, yeah, that's what I made. And with Ground Zero, because like me and him kind of just works on it like day and night, week and week, we kind of just thought, yeah, fuck it, you know what, this is music that we both like, we're gonna put it out and see how it receives with the people then. Because obviously now I'm kind of on a different lane with the music thing, like trying different things out. So I thought rather than letting it waste and sit in a box, sit in a vault, we might as well put that out. And then yeah, we came up with the idea and let it go out. Ground Zero, I can't really take credit for that one, and I think I was fried when we had that conversation, so I gotta give credit to Link Up with that one. But yeah, shout Link Up for the answer on that one still. Obviously in about 2020, I believe it was, I dropped an album project called Breaking Point. That shit for me was really like the turning point of where like my music stands, because before that I was doing all like the American shit. Like, I was one of them artists that was like, oh yeah, cool, let's try the American thing, I can do the American accent. Fuck that. That's not what you want to hear in the UK. Like, and I'm not even trying to be, yeah, but I despise hearing the American thing in the UK. That's just not what I'm on, innit? So when I heard like the underground scene was becoming more popular in the UK, especially because I fucked with it in the US, I thought, let me give it a try. Let me try something different. And I knew a lot of artists at the time. A couple people helped me formulate my sound in a way. And I kind of just went with it. And then Breaking Point came about, put the album together, dropped it out. Received pretty decently well compared to like the other shit that I used to drop. So I was kind of happy with that. So I thought, let me continue with there. And then with this year just passing, I dropped a 21 song album called Die for Season. And as I was initiated into 400 about, I'd say October times, I thought, let me just cultivate a sound with these artists. Let me just work and graft, see what I can make out of that. And I'd say songs from 2023 were on there as well. There's a couple self-produced songs that are from 2023 on there, I think. Yeah. And from then, I just thought, hey, let me just put that together, chop it up, put the sound out, sorry. And then, yeah, that's how it went. And then from there, it's been quite decent. Like, a lot of people are taking notice to the fact that I take this shit seriously, considering I've been making music for about 7-ish years. So I was about 13 when I started music. And from then to now, how I've changed, it's a lot different, innit? So with me and production, I really thought at the time working with other producers was a bit of a struggle, because at the time, as a beginning artist, you don't really have a lot of money per se to be spending on beats, innit? So it was hard for me to look at the positives of working with another producer. So I kind of just said to myself, cool, let me lock in, make a couple beats myself, see how it goes. And for about the start of me being an artist to being a producer, I kind of just like went with the flow, used FL, used Logic, tried to use Cubase in school. It was a mad thing. Never used Cubase. I'm telling you right now, it's one of the worst like DAWs for production. It's shit. But obviously that's what we have to do for GCSEs. But yeah, I kind of just went with the flow, kept learning to produce. I used to watch bare YouTube videos. Funnily enough, I still watch YouTube videos, but one thing I would say is helpful is that some of the producers that I work with, like KD, Daniel, fucking Connor, a lot of producers in our scene, especially the producers in 400 like Zolja, Bleed, do you know what I'm saying? Yoshi, them man really helped me out a lot, cultivating different sounds and learning how to produce, especially Killian. Let me not forget Killy, shout out Killy. But yeah, like producing to me, I think is important to learn as an artist, because if you can't produce, then you're really just an artist and you're missing out some of the key factors about being a musician. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like my name, it's just, I don't know, it's unique, innit? Because you don't, as much as you have like your Toms, your Dicks and Harrys, you don't really have any Ruebyns around, innit? Like, you've got a couple, you might know the odd Ruebyn from the corner shop, do you know what I'm saying? But you don't really know a Die for Ruebyn or a Ruebyn in general. So it's like, when you hear that name, it's unique. And I'm not even trying to be big-headed, but my name came from the Bible. It means behold the sun. So when you hear my name, to you, I want it to mean behold greatness. Do you know what I'm saying? Because my music is great. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that's where my name sits in the whole landscape of the scene. I'd say the best thing to do as an artist, especially when you're starting out, is to keep dropping. Like, start consistently, keep going. And then once you start to get a name and people start to know who you are, you can start to be more calculated, because then people will actually take a liking and an interest into what you have. Say, for example, you've got that 2.5k monthly listeners on Spotify or whatever now. You want to make sure you can get your people interested in your music. So maybe tease a song for about a month or two before you actually drop it, or maybe a couple weeks even before you drop the song, so you can kind of like solidify that's what you're dropping next, and people might be excited to listen to it. You want engagement, that's the main thing. You want engagement from people. So I think that's the best way to go about music. I don't know, G.I. Joe always kind of stuck as a kid, so when I heard the beat that Link Up made, I thought, fuck it, let me just say some random shit, because I was just feeling like wavy on the day. So I thought, they're not ready for me. I come like G.I. Joe or Curious George when I swing from the trees. You know what I'm saying? Like G.I. Joe was swinging about in the movies, just like Curious George. So I thought, fuck it, G.I. Joe, you know what I'm saying? No, Croydon's not London, bro. Croydon is not London. Like, don't get me wrong, it's like down the road from here, but like Croydon is its completely own place, fam. Like, I don't want to hear nobody say, like, even then, like, I was seeing a video on TikTok not too long ago. The brother was like, oh yeah, if it's not SNEWSWSENW, if it's none of them, bro, if it ain't got none of those letters in it, bro, it's not London. And that's just how it is, fam. I can't stress that enough. Like, if you live in a borough that is SW, if it's like fucking CR, bro, if you live in a borough that's CR, I'm sorry, but you're not in London. You're in Narnia, cuz. That's just what it is. With the end of 2025, I would like to say, obviously, inshallah, I'll be in a better position in life as well as the music thing. But when it comes to the career in music, I kind of think the best place I want to be is people in my ends knowing my name, innit? Like, really and truly, I want everybody to know my name, but I want to be able to rep like my ends for the music thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I want people to know when I step out, oh yeah, that's Ruebyn. Don't get me wrong, I'd love my privacy, but I kind of want the recognition for what I've been working for, because obviously I've taken so many years out learning like the music shit. I've been learning the game, I've been studying the game, I've been with my people studying the game, I've been working hard day and night, fucking endless shifts of doing this shit. So I just love people to be able to enjoy what I've made for them. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd like to say the first struggle for underground artists, especially when you start off in school, is people just like taking a piss out of you for small shit, like not believing in a vision. Because I was one of the guys in school, not a lot of people really vibed with me anyway, so it was like people didn't really like see the vision or fuck with the fact that I was making music. They all thought it was like corny, innit? So like, it was weird as well, because after school I've got people coming to me being like, you still doing the music thing? Oh yeah, I rate it. Like, and for me it's a bit like, I don't know, like not two-faced, but like, you only have like saying that to have conversation. Like, you don't genuinely believe that I had the ability to do this from the start. So that's one main struggle I'd say. But I'd like to say another struggle is just dealing with a lot of like opinions, innit? Because you already have to deal with like school and shit like that. And as I'm a grown man now, I've got a lot of shit in life going on. I have to deal with like a lot of people telling me I can't really do this at that time. I don't really have the time to make for my own music. So it's a bit hard to deal with, but you learn and persevere in it. And I think those are the two big main struggles that I've had to go through as an underground artist. I'd have to say a Hoisin Duck wrap, a 12 chocolate bar, a cheeky little Sprite, cause I love my Sprite. If I got an extra change, I'll get a little Maggie. And a packet of prawn cocktail crystal. Yeah, that's the one. If you ain't getting that, you're a dickhead. 100 man take one gorilla. How about one man versus 100 Latinas? I'd love that, you know. That'd be mad. I'll be real. Yeah, man. That's me. Shout out Lizzie still. She's been right by my head, if you know what I'm talking about. So I'll have to give it to her still. Shout out Queen Lizzie. R.I.P. You got Project 400. Oh, you can't forget Project 400. Oh yeah, and then there's that for you can get me. Do you know what? You see with the Jamaican and Guyanese thing, I can't have like in-house beef, innit? That's dark. But if I had to say, I'd have to say Guyanese food. Like I can't. Like, if you have pepper pot, you know what I'm chatting about, innit? Like pepper pot is a thing, bro. My nan used to cook that all the time, bro. But then again, there is oxtail, and I can't like. It's gotta be Guyanese food, man. It's gotta be Guyanese food. I'd have to say Lancey, innit? Like Lancey's been the guy before Carti was the guy, in my opinion, and really and truly, that's where I think it stands. If you hate that opinion, then come fucking kill me about it, innit? It's gotta be chicken curry still. Chicken curry is the right way to say it. If you say curry chicken, you're a dickhead.